guys, what's going on? Welcome to Cereal at Midnight. My name is Heath.
And I'm Bree.
And I can't believe it, but it's time for another mail video. It's been like 2 weeks since the last mail video. And we got
a lot of mail
What
to
do we have?
open.
Like 5 packages here from people. And I have to say, we do not solicit for you to send us things. We do not ask you to send us things. Never once have I put up a video being like, we have a P.O. box, and if you want to send us something, here it is. Never. So this is not solicited, but when people do send stuff to us, it's the least we can do to share this experience. Because I think people really just want to share. Like, they want to be part of what we do, and they want our thoughts on things. And
They're
it's
just kind and
it's so
thoughtful
kind.
and,
it's so I use the word humbling. It makes me feel very humble and very like the Johnny Depp praying
Lots
hands.
of gratitude.
Lots of gratitude. So thank you guys. People asked us last time in that previous mail video, like, what were we on? I don't. We were just. It was just a fun vibe. We were just having a fun
life.
So we'll see what happens.
We enjoy our time together.
We do.
We should say.
That's usually
we feed
kind
off each other.
That's kind of what it's like most of the time in the house. Like lots of voices and bits,
silliness,
and you were doing all the dancing and stuff. Okay, so we have 5 packages here. Let's start? Let's start with this one. Okay. Yes, this comes from James from the Comic Book Savant. James, who is. As we're recording this, I think later this week there's going to be a video with James about. I won't spoil it, but it's about movies, and that's coming soon. So he sent this. I know what it is, but I have not laid thine eyes upon it. So do you want to open this now that I've done it like halfway?
Like, here, you finish it.
Please open my packages. I would like my lady to open all my packages. Sweet. It is the Dumbo for... Oh, look, that's a party. It's like... I feel like there might be... there's stickers. So, he told me this was coming. He has redeemed... James is digital only, so... He buys things. I know sometimes he buys things and he will give them to his grandson, or he just likes to spread it because he doesn't want these. He's one of those people that wants the digital. Yeah. And guess what? The digital, you pay the same price if you get this digitally or if you get this in the 4K or whatever. Like, it's usually close to the same price. So crazy times with digital. So he sent us the 4K of Dumbo. The party in a pack is
Dumbo is totally a party. That's what I think.
When I think of Dumbo, I think party, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Baby of mine. So we haven't watched this yet. You like. Well, we both like classic Dumbo. You weep over the original Dumbo, right? Because it's so. I'm
the
wondering.
Trailers for this did it to me.
I was gonna say they've added. Hey, this is an emotional story. Let's sick Tim Burton on it.
That's who I think of to handle.
So we did not
emotional story.
Exactly, we did not see that. Well, he's
Although Big
arguably,
was an emotional
arguably, story. This is like, okay, so it's about a circus elephant. It's about like tons of pathos and the misunderstood freak of Dumbo. Like, if that's
just very Tim Burton.
I just identified with the material from a very early age, and I just know what to do Dumbo. That was a little bit Tim Burton and a little bit Woody Allen. So
you decide which one you want to go with.
But. So we stayed away from this in the theater because I just don't know. And I've talked to James about this. He said he was sending it, and I was like, have you watched it? Because I just don't know. And then, of course, this is one of the people scream about this. Weirdly enough, Disney live-action remakes, by far the most controversial thing we have. Our video about Quentin Tarantino wasn't as controversial as Disney live-action remakes. People get real butthurt about that, man.
Wow. Those videos brought the rage out.
They brought rage, man. So, I don't know. I'm interested to see what he does with it. I'm going in. We like Tim Burton. We just watched Ed Wood a couple of nights ago. We like Tim Burton a lot. Yeah. It's got Michael Keaton in it. It's got there's Danny DeVito, Eva Green, Alan Arkin. I didn't realize he was in here.
No, you didn't.
Score by Danny Elfman.
Of course.
So I'm going in with the highest, the lowest of expectations and the highest of opportunity. I don't know.
Hope.
I
don't know.
But yes, the lowest expectations and the highest hopes. So we have stickers that came inside. I'm going to be putting these on my car on the back. I'm gonna pimp my ride with some Dumbo stickers.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's really cool. So I'm excited to see. This is going to look really.
Yeah, I'm excited to see.
Really beautiful in 4K. Dare I say, this is going to be really pretty in 4K. As I throw it to the ground.
It will be visually stunning.
Yes. What if it was just like vanilla and bland, the whole thing? We're like, what happened with Tim Burton? Let's open this.
Okay.
You can open this as well. You can be the official opener.
Oh. Okay.
If you want to. You don't have to.
Sure, I'd be glad to.
So I don't know if this person wants their name mentioned in the video. I know they kind of wanted to stay anonymous. But I will. I'm gonna do it anyway, and then if they want it cut out, I will. I'll cut it out. But it's PerryFan49. I think it's PerryFan49. I'm seeing vinyl over there. Hand me some vinyl.
Start with that.
Oh my goodness, we got Chris Christopherson, Epitaph. Let's see, Epitaph Black and Blue with Loving Her Was Easier Than Anything I'll Ever Do Today. They know that I love Christopherson, man. Chris Christopherson is the man. Wow, these are the original Monument 45s. Still have the 88 cent.
Super cool.
88 cent price tag in the Monument sleeve. What do we have here? Oh, another Christopherson. Help me with Why Me. I love Chris Christopherson. Do you know how he's that? I talk about him every time I get a chance, but Chris Christopherson wrote so many of the songs that guys like Willie Nelson did Christopherson songs, Johnny Cash, Sunday Morning Coming Down, that's a Christopherson song, but he was very capable on his own. There's a 2 CD set that I have. I think it's from Rhino. If I'd known, I would have. Maybe I'll put a screenshot over this if I can remember in the editing. I'll put a screenshot over this of Christopherson's double album collection from Rhino, I think it is. And it is just like, wow. So many great songs. I love him. But then he's a fantastic actor, too.
Yeah.
Arguably in the weakest version of A Star Is Born. But he is the bright spot in that movie. And Barbra Streisand's Perm is also a bright spot in that movie.
Okay.
But I love Chris Christopherson, and I have a couple of Christopherson albums. I think I have The Devil. Is this The Devil? The Devil
Wears Prada.
The Devil went. Yeah. The Devil Went Down to Prada. Silver Tongue Devil. That's it. It took me a second. It's always,
I like the other one better.
I do too. It's always interesting to switch tracks during these things too, because I'm seeing Heart Foundation. What is this? Heart and Soul, the Heart Family Anthology, WWE. Oh my goodness, I do not own this. And this is exciting because I have an extensive. This person, so PerryFan49. That may be redacted if they say don't mention their name, but they clearly have been paying attention in the videos. They know they've seen the wrestling video because I don't have the Heart and Soul Heart Family Anthology. So Bret the Hitman Hart, Stu Hart, Owen Hart, rest in peace. 3-disc set packed with brand new documentary chronicling the rich history of the Hart family, and a dozen complete matches. Wow. We're going back to
like a wrestling dynasty.
It literally is a wrestling dynasty. Yes, the entire family. Stu Hart, they call it the Stu Hart, like his dungeon. Calgary Stampede Wrestling. Oh, you guys, this is exciting. Thank you very much. By the way, I did not thank James, and I need to thank James. Thank you very much for sending us Dumbo. We kind of just breezed right past that. Thank you for sending Dumbo. And to PerryFan49, thank you so much for the records and for the wrestling DVD. This is very, very exciting. I'm going to carefully place this down here. Since wrestling is, we'll move on. So I got
a good segue. I
got this package from Joshua Jabkuga, adapting writer of Bubba Hotep and the Cosmic Bloodsuckers from IDW Comics, currently writing for AEW's website, All Elite Wrestling. If you're not familiar with All Elite Wrestling, they have basically taken the wrestling world by storm. They are owned by the people behind. I'm not even gonna get into that. They're a new wrestling promotion that. That cat is like tearing up the. That kid is back on the escalator. She's just like tearing stuff up. Hey, quit tearing our stuff up. By the way, while we're distracted by the cat, we have art on the walls now. The Blue Room is now also adorned with lovely art. There's there's art. The stuff, if you've seen what we bought in recent comic, but she's back. That kid is back on the escalator. Joshua Jeb Kuga is currently writing for All Elite Wrestling, which has Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Jon Moxley, formerly Dean Ambrose of the WWE. They are huge. Yeah. They are selling. Every time they announce a show, it sells out like that. Vince McMahon, watch your back. Your product is garbage lately, and other people are sneaking in on your territory, deservedly so. That's what happens when the what is the expression, when the cat's away?
The mice will play.
And I don't know if Vince McMahon has been away, but
maybe we can say he's been away, like mentally, like in terms of, you know, applying himself to.
You know the old expression, "I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today."
That's it.
Watch your back, McMahon. Hamburgers. Hamburgers. Oh, yeah. So this comes from Joshua Jeb Kuga, who has, on the packaging itself, you can see, we have the Hulkster himself. Oh, yeah. And then also, by the way, I don't think this got enough for our 10,000 subscriber spectacular. For hitting 10,000, Joshua Jeb Kuga sent us Bob Dylan's Rolling Thunder Review box set. This is a 14 CD box set.
That's huge for you.
It's huge. I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan. This is in my. We're recording this video in August. This is on my August review slate, and we ain't gonna half do it. We're going all in on this thing. So
especially not Bob Dylan.
Not Bob Dylan. No, if you know what the Rolling Thunder Review is, you know what's coming. So we are super excited about this. This was a gift from him, and it was part of a Rolling Thunder 2-pack, because he also sent me Rolling Thunder, the Shout Factory movie. It's not Scream, it's Shout Factory. And this is it's one of the early movies in the Vietnam veterans come back from the war and America doesn't want them and they have to it's one of those movies. Rambo. First Blood would become like the big one later, but this is 1971. Oh no, it's 1977. I was way off. Okay. Well, it was 1977, and William Devane comes back from Vietnam and his life is just in the crapper, man. And Tommy Lee Jones is his brother in arms, and when things go south, so does William Devane's. It gets messy. It gets really bloody and really messy, and it's from the writer of Taxi Driver, and it's from I could just keep, and the co-star of this is like the whole 6 Degrees thing, but we'll just leave it there. So it is very, if I had to compare this movie to a Taxi Driver, which both have kind of similar breakdowns of characters who are damaged and who are, I take this way, like I'll take this over Taxi Driver any day of the week. Controversial statement, but I would. Okay, so we have this package from the Jabbers, and I have the knife handy. I'm gonna open it up.
I thought I was the opener.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
you're trying to take my job.
I'm so sorry.
Well, that's a lot of tape.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it's like my mom taped it.
They know that.
You know, you may have to open this because I am trying to be this knife also could use
very
some work,
dull.
I have to say. It's like not what you expect.
I prefer the dull knife because when you're cutting into someone, it's a little bit more. No, I'm just kidding.
Yikes.
It's too dark. I'm just playing around.
I know.
We started with Dumbo and dancing, and here we are stabbing people with dull knives. I really hated cutting Hulk Hogan in half like that.
So you did get to stab somebody with a dull knife.
I did.
Hulk Hogan.
Okay. Oh, nice. Wow. Okay. We have Wrestle Kingdom. We have Wrestle Kingdom 9, which, if you know wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling. These are, so Shinsuke Nakamura came from New Japan. AJ Styles was wrestling for New Japan. Luke Gallows and
you named all
Anderson. Gallows and Anderson were and then, this is the one, Wrestle Kingdom 9. This is the one where AJ Styles wrestles Nakamura, right? In the good wrestling match between those two, not the one from WWE, which was not very good. Well, they had a whole feud, but a lot of crotch shots in that feud. Like, you leave the hard style, you come to the WWE, and you just do the crotch shots and spend your time. You're like, selling on the mat. Not good. Not your best, Vince. So sweet. So Wrestle Kingdom. By the way, these are from a company that we are like literally not allowed to mention because this company is not supposed to exist. You cannot buy from this company unless you've already bought from this company. If you go to this company's website and you are not a previous customer, you can't even access it. So this is serious stuff, like seriously secretive stuff. So I'm not going to say who it's from, what company this is, but it's
like a secret club.
It is literally a secret club. If you and I feel bad for people that want to get into this stuff that haven't bought from this company before because you can't. You cannot.
Sorry.
And Wrestle Kingdom 11 in the Tokyo Dome. So I don't know. I didn't see this one. Who do we have? Okada versus Kenny Omega. Fantastic. Let's see. Who are some other people that you guys would know? Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole. Cody versus Juice Robinson. Cody is like the big brain behind All Elite Wrestling right now. Dusty Rhodes' son, Cody. Cody Rhodes. Right. Don't call him Rhodes, but guess what? Cody, you can never outrun your Rhodes heritage, buddy. You can try, but you're never going to outrun it. I'll cut a promo on Cody right here. You would not be in the wrestling business if you were not a multi-generation Rhodes, man. Do not try to be bigger than your dad. Do not try to be bigger than your brother. Embrace the Rhodes name and be one of the dynasty. Don't be the leader of the dynasty. Be a member of the dynasty. Hard times. Okay. Okay. That Wooly said there's 3 discs, I think. It's like 1, 2. Yeah, there's 3 Blu-rays in here. So this is awesome. Nice. So thank you, Josh. I see something else in here too. He had actually told me this was coming, and I completely forgot all about it. This is American Horror Project Volume 2 from Arrow Video. Arrow Video is, of course, one of the greatest labels in the history of home video marketing right now. Home video. What am I saying? Home video. Home video. One of the best labels in home video. Arrow is like the Criterion for movies that Criterion doesn't seem that interested in, but that I think are often better than the movies Criterion puts out. So this is the American Horror Project, Dark August, Dream No Evil, and The Child. I don't know anything about these movies other than they're like small independent movies from here. Let's not to be sold separately. $20 a piece, you guys. $20. $20. We're gonna split them up. No, just kidding. So Dream No Evil is from 1972. Look at all the special features.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's what Arrow does. Like Arrow puts these in and you're just like, whoa.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Shadale. Dark August from 1975. And The Child from 1977. The same year as Rolling Thunder. Not 1971, 1977. Let me show you guys the list of special features on these.
There's a lot on all of them.
And you know what? I do not have American Horror Project Volume 1, so... But this is just what Arrow does, man. They just put out, like, killer special edition. You know, I think it was on our live stream that we were talking about The Hills Have Eyes and what a huge box set that was.
I think so.
I'm going to throw that cat out the window. They have since announced The Hills Have Eyes 2 in a similar special edition. By the way, it also comes with this book, this huge, what they call these perfect bound. I think this is a perfect bound book, square bound, full of. Ooh. I'm sure it's fine. I won't show that picture. Might have been a dead animal. Hard to say. But
after you were just talking about throwing the cat out the window.
I would never actually throw the cat out the window.
No, our windows don't open. They're painted shut.
I love them babies. So that is awesome. This is very exciting. Thank you, Joshua. By the way, as we're recording this video, there's now he has written a piece. He's contributed a new piece to Serial at Midnight called Sugar Rush, and it's Joshua Jabkuga's guide. I'm trying to think exactly how he worded it because I want to do justice to it, but it's his guide through the dog days of summer with cool stuff that it's movies, it's a documentary, it's a podcast. I won't spoil anything, but it's like his recommendations for August of 2019 to get you through summer. Yes, and it is awesome. It is so cool. So as you can see, Jeb Kuga has stellar taste, and he's writing for AEW's website. So
Well, okay. He likes your channel. Of course, he has good taste.
Hey, yeah. That's right. So thank you, Josh. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
What next?
Next, let's do... We have 2 boxes. We have 2 items from Brian Trash, our pal Brian Trash. So do we want to do...
Mr. Trash.
We have a large flat one. Let's do this
that.
one. I'll do this one. Okay. You want to open it? Or do you want me to do it? This looks...
The knife is dull, so I'm going to let you
This is even heavier.
Next time I'll bring my knife.
You know, you weren't in this the mail video, the last mail video where Brian Trash sent us... I mean, it was like... It just kept coming. I mean, it was just like stuff upon stuff. It was all fantastic, except there's a Willie Nelson album in there.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Cash book of lyric. Well, they're poems, but if Johnny Cash writes a book of poems, I consider them lyrics, really. But but it's technically poems. There was DVDs in there. I mean, all sorts of little toys and so many things. And every item was like just an indicator that people know me. Like, it's so...
It's interesting, isn't it?
It's interesting. And I'm going to say the word humbling again, because that's what it is. But it's just very, like, they care. They know.
Yes,
they pick up on things. It's not like, screw this guy. I mean, not everybody
Not like
does,
the people who call you by the wrong name in the comments.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from Brian Trash. This is... Oh, it's a...
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a... Yeah, he was talking about, he was like, there's a...
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a boo-boo on the book, and so he pointed it out. He said there's one item that has a little bit of a... Yeah, I don't care. Oh, that's my goodness. This book. Hopefully that's showing up and not getting completely washed out. Batman, A Celebration. The classic TV series. Bob Garcia and Joe Desrees. Batman, A Celebration of the classic TV series is the ultimate guide to the dynamic duo's most beloved TV show. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Sweet. That's super cool.
This is one of those times where, like, this happened in the last video where it just gets to a point I'm just like, I don't know what to say.
Like, right now people are just going to watch us looking through a book.
Oh, and then there, and then...
Yeah.
Oh, man, look. Yeah. Is this George Barris? Yes. So here's the original Batmobile with the designer of the original Batmobile, George Barris.
Super cool.
I'll look at this later, but this is... Oh, my goodness. This is an amazing book.
Yeah.
Here, you continue the video. I'm just gonna look. Oh, look!
Oh wow!
It's Vinny P.
Yeah, Vinny P.
Vinny P. It's Vincent Price as Eggman. I am the Eggman. Goo 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 goo. That is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, I feel like I'm losing this little ribbon.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful of that.
Here,
I'll help.
Okay.
It's.
Will we edit around this, or will we just...
Or will you get to watch us?
Will you just watch us struggle?
Fix the ribbon in the book.
It's still crooked.
Here, I got it.
It's still crooked. Okay, Brian, thank you. And there's actually another box of stuff from Brian, so...
There, I did it. This would be a great coffee table book if we had a coffee table.
If we had a coffee table.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sleep with it like this.
Put it under your pillow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you want me to open this one too?
Yeah. I told you, next time I'll bring my knife.
Okay. You can see that Brian has great taste in movies and movie distributors. Okay. I'm like, what could possibly be in here, you know?
I think you're supposed to ask what's in the box.
Have we talked about that? What's in the box? Like... So I used to call all these mail videos and like unboxing videos, what's in the box? And then Kevin Smith starts a YouTube series because he doesn't have enough going on, right? So he starts
needs to add more to his plate.
By the way, you know, Josh Jeb Cougar used to write for Kevin Smith's website. Just share. So he didn't have enough going on, so he started a YouTube series called What's in the Box, where they literally just open boxes of stuff and be like, oh, this is cool, man, big bucket of win, man. You know, this box is doing the Lord's work, man. That's what he says. Those are things that Kevin Smith says. And so that's the end of what's in the box. When Kevin Smith takes the idea, not that I created the idea of what's in the box. Obviously, that's from Seven.
Yeah.
That's from Seven, man.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
What's in the box? Okay, so so there is a Funko from Wacky Races.
Yes.
I almost said Wacky Racers.
It's
It's Muttley. Oh yeah. So it's Muttley. See if I can.
Oh no. I'm gonna suggest you don't do that again.
I went for it.
You did. You went all in.
I went all in.
All
on that
in.
one. Whew. I see stars. I see Grandma. So it's a Funko of Muttley, which is awesome.
Yeah.
We have the complete Wacky Races on DVD.
Uh-huh.
Penelope Pit Stop is in Wacky Race. Anyway.
Yeah. Just name all the
maybe
characters.
one day.
Just name all the characters.
I know Wacky Racers had a lot of racers, and I think there was Penelope Pit. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What's in here? Oh, I was gonna say, so like Warner Brothers has been cranking. Hanna-Barbera is with Warner Brothers, and so Warner Brothers they put it out for the Diamond Collection. I guess it's been a year or so ago. It was 2018 when they were doing the Diamond Collection. And now they're putting all these shows out on Blu-ray. We're getting the complete Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? We're getting the Jetsons in just a few weeks, the complete series of the Jetsons. We got Johnny Quest. I'm like, will they dip deep enough in the... Are we going to get Wacky Racers on Blu-ray? Because I'd be in for I'd be up for that. So,
I guess we'll see.
What you got? I see you holding something.
Yes, I have playing cards.
Okay. Vamp. I'm going to drink... I'm
a
little parched after that laugh.
I know, yeah. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre playing cards.
What?
There you go.
Look, what's on the back? Oh, look. So each card has a different. Yeah, they're different. The
yes.
What am I trying to say? Like the suits, like the different suits of cards. Ace, clubs, spades.
Well, we don't know. We'd have to open them to see. I think.
Let's do it.
Okay, hold on. Oh, and I like that it says relive the horror classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. With this official deck of playing. So we're going to relive the movie.
So you know this because you live with me and you love me.
Yes.
But I think that The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a perfect horror movie. And I've said that before on the channel, and I got a little bit of blowback from that. People were like, I mean, it's okay.
You're always going to get blowback for opinions. But that's their opinions. And so
that's just like your opinion, man.
Well, yes, exactly. Hold on, working
but
on it.
For me personally, I do think that it is one Tobe Hooper's masterpiece. Though he did a lot of good movies. I'm not trying to say that anything was better than the other, but I think when you've made Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where are you going to go after that? Like that's but I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think that there's not a frame in that movie that is unnecessary or that I would change. I really love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The use of music or the lack of music.
Literally relive the movie through these cards.
That's awesome. Well, we got to share with people.
I'm sorry. No, we're just going to look. You don't get to see.
You can just hold them up. You can do it. I don't have to take it from you, but you can just glare.
I'm working on
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even have anything to say. I'm just kind of looking at it.
I know. It's like,
I'm like, and then, because it was 70s.
Those are great.
Horror, and it,
we can play with these with Minnie Midnight, and she'll be like, what is happening in this picture?
Yes. And at some point we can show her that, because there's no sex in that movie. There's really not a whole lot of graphic violence on screen. It's kind of like Hitchcock. A lot of it is off screen.
Psychological.
And it's in your mind. I mean, there's some of it that is on screen.
Right,
but,
yeah.
What I was going to say is our Quentin Tarantino video was kind of controversial. I'm going to say something. I've said this before, but like when you've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you kind of look at Rob Zombie's entire career and be like, what are you creating? Like, what have you created that you haven't taken from somebody else? Because most of Rob Zombie's movies are basically just a riff on Texas Chainsaw Massacre and old monster movies, which, that gets into the whole conversation about homage versus stealing or borrowing and things like that. I like Rob Zombie. I think the dude's awesome. But so many of his movies are just a new version of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Tobe Hooper did it first. All that goes to say, Tobe Hooper is the man. That's all I'm saying. That's really the point.
Yeah, that's what you're
give
really
Tobe Hooper the credit.
At.
These guys, Wes Craven, Toby Hooper. Who else? Carpenter. Yeah, Carpenter was borrowing some other things, but hey, Carpenter is one of my favorite, probably my favorite director. He borrowed some things.
Yeah.
So.
Every story has been told.
It's all been done.
Everything's been done.
It's like that Bare Naked Ladies song.
It's all been done.
That says it's all been done.
Yeah.
We can't sing it because they'll sue us, but.
I like this wrapping. It's like aluminum foil, but not.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a hot.
It's disco wrapping.
It is. This is totally like this feels very 90s to me, and I like that. What do we got?
All right, so first.
Leon Redbone. Leon Redbone. That's what I'm talking about. So I have 0 Leon Redbone, but Brian probably knows that, and he's probably like, this cat would like Leon Redbone, and I do, but I still don't own any. So this is awesome. So this is 1994. It was 1988. I don't know. I'm trying to think, was Leon, I'm going to get myself into trouble. Speculating, I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to say, that's awesome. Yes, you have something else in your hands.
28 risque hillbilly songs from the 30s. I know you love that.
Oh my gosh, yes! 28 risque hillbilly songs from the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
What? We got to read the titles. Bang Boys, When Lulu's Gone. Okay, we'll just read the titles of the songs. When Lulu's Gone, Feels Good, Red Nightgown Blues, Wind the Little Ball of Yarn, No Hugging or Kissing, She Wouldn't Be Still, It Won't Hurt No More. Oh my goodness. Jelly Roll Blues. Hartman's Heart and Breakers, Let Me Play With It, Oozle and Daddy's Blues, Daddy Blues. She's a Humdinger from Dingersville. Red's Tight Like That. I'm gonna get in trouble if I keep reading these. YouTube doesn't give a crap. Who am I gonna get in trouble with? YouTube don't give a crap. Oh man, look at this. This is right up Heath's alley.
Absolutely.
Like,
mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That is no subtlety whatsoever. That's wonderful. Oh, that's Roy Acuff. Look, man, this is fantastic stuff. Okay, we're gonna go and put this on right now. We'll see you guys. No, there's still some stuff in here, right?
Yes, there is still some stuff.
Wow.
So while I'm opening, that's the, what is that called again? The best. How many?
Oh, this is from Bear Family too. Bear Family is they're German, right? Isn't Bear Family German? They put out these mega box sets of like Waylon Jennings. Like they've done every era of Waylon Jennings, I think, and it's like his 60s stuff before he was like the handsome slick back hair pompadour guy into the outlaw movement. They do like every period of people. I think there's a Bear Family. I think someone said there's a Chuck Berry box set. Anyway. I might be wrong about Chuck. I think there is a Chuck Berry Bear Family. Anyway, great stuff. I don't own anything from Bear Family because it's all kind of expensive. But one day.
Yeah.
One day.
Totally.
This is awesome.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. It's the Cronenberg collection. So, Stephen King's The Dead Zone, Rabid, and Shivers. I own no David Cronenberg. So now I do.
This guy knows what you need.
He does.
Sending you everything.
I know. Wow. Yeah, we don't have any of these movies. So, legendary director, producer, screenwriter, and award winner David Cronenberg, also known as the King of Venereal Horror, or the Baron of Blood, was one of the pioneers of the body horror genre. This collector's edition package contains 3 Cronenberg classics in high definition.
Excellent.
Wow, that's awesome. Buried Alive. Who's Severin? This is Severin. Acclaimed to be the goriest film of the year by Gore Gazette, Buried Alive features scenes of unbelievable violence and cruelty from the master of Italian horror films, Joe D'Amato. It all starts when a young psychotic. Okay.
Just read the whole back.
Yes. And there's a warning on the back saying how explicit and scary it is and how gory it is, and that if that bothers you, Do not watch it.
Don't watch.
I remember this was. I'm not going to show the cover. I know not everybody's into the horror, so I'm not going to show the cover. But
yeah.
I mean, I don't think that anybody really. It's not a snuff film or anything like that. It's just one of those crazy Italian. This is amazing. So, okay.
No, you can keep going. I'm just getting things ready.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool. That'll go on our. We have a very small Severin shelf, but that'll go on the Severin shelf. The Zombie 3, Zombie 4. I love these Italian horror movies. Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry. You do.
Nice. The Vinegar Syndrome catalog. I have none of these Vinegar Syndrome catalogs either. I believe you can order these. We got that one. We got we have Pickup. Actually, there's a review of Pickup at serialatmidnight.com.
Oh, like a written review?
A written review of Pickup at serialatmidnight.com. This is very cool. We have Demon Wind. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones as I scroll through here. Anyway, this is cool. This is the catalog this is a 2018 catalog. So, that's awesome.
Nice. I want to do this next.
Oh, okay. Yes, because this was... like he told us about this. So this is it's a pin featuring little Roquefort. I think, is that how you pronounce it? Roquefort? Lil Roquefort. It's a rapper. Lil Roquefort. But this is a character from Terry Toons, which is it Mighty Mouse? There's more. Anyway. And I believe this is a vintage 1969 button.
Wow.
Because he said, I want to keep the box a surprise that I'm sending to you, but there's a pin from 1969 featuring Lil Roquefort. Send a mouse to college, the American Cancer Society. This is awesome.
That's great.
You know my affection for the year 1969.
I know.
Oh, that's going to have to go somewhere like...
Special. Yeah. Somewhere special,
out of circulation.
Yes.
See a cat walk by wearing it.
Oh my gosh. What? I could see if it were out, a cat would walk by just carrying it around. We have a klepto cat.
Yes, we do. You want to hear something upsetting? I think some of people will really...
Oh, they'll really identify with it.
So you guys know, a lot of you know, I was not allowed to watch He-Man and the Masters of the Universe when I was a kid. There's a whole video called Turmoil in the Toy Box. I think it called it The Book That Ruined Childhood, but it's Turmoil in the Toy Box. And so when I was able to, I'll do what I want to do, I started buying the Masters of the Universe figures that I could not have when I was a kid. And so I had a complete He-Man. He has got the battle armor, he's the whatever, the straps, whatever, the chest straps. He has the axe. He has the power sword.
He's riding.
Oh yeah, and he's riding Battle Cat as well, which was a separate Battle Cat sold separately. I got Battle Cat too. Yeah. The cat jumped up and took the power sword, the original vintage 1984 probably power sword.
Has hidden it in the house.
We have no idea where it is. It's been months. No idea where it is. And that's...
Yeah. We tried to look some places where she normally hides things.
That's tough.
But it's here somewhere.
It's got to be here somewhere. She didn't flush it down the toilet.
Right.
She didn't throw it in the garbage. Outside. Right. She doesn't go outside. She's in the house. So it's got to be under...
She hides things a lot.
Yeah, we're probably going to find it under the bed or something like that. But
or up in the
I'm upset about it. So
to be fair, it was just out.
Well, it was being displayed. He was riding Battle Cat, and he had the sword up like this.
He's just sitting out.
Yeah, it's not in a glass case.
Not in a glass case. So she was like, "Oh, fun, thank you."
Here's how rare this figure is. It's never even had to have leg replacement. The bands that hold the legs together are still strong and sturdy, and that's rare.
Yeah, he needs to go in a glass case.
Yeah, he does. We also have Skeletor complete with the sword.
For now.
Last time I saw it, he still had the sword. Yeah.
Yeah. Till Klepto Kitty takes it.
Klepto Cat.
Okay. Well, I thought this was timely, so I saved that.
Oh, nice! On the trail of Ed Wood. Yeah, we did just watch this the other night. We talked about that.
Yeah.
So, what is this? So, behind the scenes, I'll hold it up while I read. The behind the scenes look at cult director Edward D. Wood Jr. is hosted by Conrad Brooks, who appeared in all 6 of the films Wood wrote and directed. Brooks presents this amazing true story with never before seen photos, tours of the homes that Ed Wood lived in, and studios where he filmed his infamous infamous opuses of Saxon horror. Film clips and original theatrical trailers embellish this in-depth look at the most unusual personality.
Did you say in-depth?
In-depth? In-depth? Maybe. And then it's got a bonus feature, Gypsy Vampire, The Final Bloodlust. Posing as a funeral director, one-eyed vampire Count Lugo, I don't have my glasses on, arises from the grave to initiate another wild orgy of blood. Conrad Brooks, Bruce Porkchop Lindsay.
I love it when people have nicknames like that.
Yeah, this is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
So
exciting.
Very, very cool. Yeah, we watched the movie, and like, the movie's in the zeitgeist, right? Like, film fans love that movie, but I think all of Ed Wood's movies... Well, Plan 9's in print. We don't have any of Ed Wood's movies or anything about Ed Wood besides Tim Burton's Ed Wood. So this is
nice.
Very welcome.
Excellent.
Very welcome. It fits a need in the Serial at Midnight library. Let's watch it with Mini Midnight tonight.
Okay.
What's that?
You're going to be super excited about this one.
Okay. What? The Man Called Flintstone... The Man Called Flintstone, the first full-length movie, the original 1966 theatrical release. I did not know this existed on DVD. This is from Warner Brothers. Meet Fred Flintstone, super spy. He's the kind of guy who'd go down in history, except this is the Stone Age, and history hasn't been invented yet. What? What? You don't know him? You will when you watch this feature-length cartoon spy spoof, The Man Called Flintstone. Our man from Bedrock takes on the mission of an injured super agent who looks exactly like Fred. His task: find the arch. I'm slipping into a little Ed Wood there. His task: find the arch baddie Green Goose. And stop him from world domination. I need more transvestites. Give me those transvestites.
He does wear a dress.
Yes.
Fred Flintstone.
Yes, he does. This is amazing. I feel like that white, when we do these videos, things that have white backgrounds tend to get blown out. So I'm going to try to... This is incredible. Not to say anything is better than anything else, because we are so grateful for all of it. But really, everything, all of these are so... They're so
thoughtful.
Personal, yeah. Like, it's things that they know that we would be interested in, and that they know we would love.
There's nothing here that we open and we're like, oh,
thank you. Socks. Like, when I was a kid, my grandmother, every Christmas, my grandmother would get us tube socks. And occasionally, I think there might have been a $10 bill somewhere in there too, but you'd open it up and you'd always be like, socks.
Thank you.
Thank you. But nobody had to fake anything in this video or any of our other videos, because our viewers know us and they really do get us and understand. It's nice to be known. Yeah. It's good to be known. Thank you guys very much. Yeah. Thank you doesn't cut it. It doesn't begin to say how much gratitude we feel towards you guys. And you watching this video, thanks for sharing this experience with us. You. We would love to continue. Thanks for coming along. We would love to continue the conversation about these items, American Horror Project, Ed Wood movies, dirty 30s country songs. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. So to everyone who sent something, thank you so very much. And for you watching, thank you as well. So that's going to do it for this video. So we appreciate you. What was that?
We're wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up. Yeah, we should work out some choreography.
Okay, next time.
Wrapping it up. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. Okay, guys, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Take care, and until next time, we will catch you later.